Okay, Texas Barbecue. Hey, we've got James Crawford, Pitmaster and owner of Band of Brothers Barbecue. James, man, you got a successful second anniversary opening today. Everything is great. The band is playing. The crawfish is great, and more than that, the barbecue is out of this world.
Man, fantastic. Thank you.
Well, tell me what you put in a lot of work into this thing today.
Yeah, today has been crazy for sure. It's our 2-year anniversary and just before St. Patty's Day. So we're doing it this weekend. We had Home Addressed. It's a local mom and pop kind of contract company
Yeah.
that were able to answer the call, and we needed a 12 by 18 stage, but we needed it by today, and they showed up 4 days ago, and they were even here painting until about midnight last night.
Wow.
So
Now, what's the name of their business?
Home Address.
Home Address.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're local here out of Killeen. Their slogan is putting people and projects together.
Cool.
And so just check them out on their social media page. They're great people.
Well, when I was here yesterday, the stage was kind of looking like a stage.
Yeah, it was.
But when I got here this morning, they were still working on it, but it looked great, that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
And
I
then
mean, they were putting metal on the roof like an hour before the band got here.
that's right. Okay, so now you got a bounce house out here. You're selling beer, you're selling wine.
Yep.
Everything's perfect. Everything's set up to go.
Fantastic.
Anything? What about you? What time did you go to bed last night?
I left out of here right around 1 a.m. and then I got back right about 5:30, 5:45 this morning.
And the wind kind of messed you up a little bit today.
Man, I tell you, we're fortunate enough that we have a 1,000-gallon smoker here, and then I have roughly a 500-gallon rotisserie pit. It's a 2010 Old Hickory. It's got 12 racks in it. It's a little bit smaller, but it was kind of the precursors. M&M barbecue. They got their monsters, but
M&M
I got a little one, but it still does. It's small, but it's mighty.
Yeah.
But yeah, that wind. We cook outside here. Unfortunately, we don't have a cooking shack built yet.
Yeah.
And so once we get our cooking shack, it'll be a way easier process. But I tell you, the wind gusting up to 30 to 50 miles an hour, hitting me right in the firebox, and then it would flip directions, and it was just it was fun to say the least.
Yeah. Now, something I've been wanting to ask you, Band of Brothers. How did you come up with that name?
Well, so Band of Brothers originally started from World War II and the Airborne Unit. Has its staple in military history. I've been in competition barbecue off and on since 2002 when I was fire department, 19 years old, and they had a cooking team. And I found out that if you were on the cooking team, you got paid time off to go cook barbecue, and the fire department sponsored it. So they needed a chicken guy, and 40 years ago, or 22 years ago, I said, hey, I'm your chicken guy. I don't think back then I even knew how to light a grill, to be fair.
And look what it led to today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the name we picked back up. We did a bunch of competition barbecue, and I started going overseas. And then I got back home, and 2018, we got back into the competition world.
Okay, wait a minute. You went overseas to do what?
I was with the State Department. I was a flight medic.
So that could be some top secret stuff, and I'm not supposed to ask you.
Oh man,
you'd have to kill me first.
No, it wasn't too crazy. We were there to support the men and women of the armed services wherever they needed us.
Cool. So that's how Band of Brothers came about.
Yeah, it was being with fire department, being a flight medic, and just all the men and women that have supported me over the years.
Wow.
And we've been a family here in Texas, or in Killeen, Texas. Fort Hood / now new Fort Cavazos,
right.
Since 1985. My grandfather was first stationed here when it was Camp Hood.
Yeah.
When Elvis Presley was stationed here as well. But, so we've been here a long time.
Cool.
And it just, the name encompasses the men, the women of the armed services, the fire department, the nurses, the doctors, everybody that makes up it. It's a collab really, and that's what makes up Band of Brothers Barbecue and their families, and it's just everybody that made it so.
Yeah. Now, you help out a few charities, right?
Yeah, we do. We don't throw it out there too
Oh, okay.
often.
I got you. Well, you don't have to say it.
Well, no, it's fine. We support a children's home that's we support two of them. One is for more of like, it's a small operation, but it's more the emergent piece.
Right.
That they don't really have anywhere to go, so sometimes they'll come out here to the restaurant with a van of the kids, and we just let them. They have a set price that they kind of can come in, and we let them really get anything off the menu. And then the other organization, we feed anywhere from 20 to 80 plus families, and
Right.
so they'll come to family homes, and then families come visit and all this stuff. So we take care of that, and then downtown Killeen, there's a homeless shelter. I think the last event I did for over Christmas, we did 112 cases of chicken that we donated and cooked for them.
Cool.
And then on top of that, I fed another 500 on Christmas.
Wow. So you're into it, that's for sure.
Yes, sir, we do try. And then last year was our first year here in Killeen that we did Operation Turkey. So Operation Turkey is a big annual thing here in Texas and all over, really, but big in Austin for sure. And so last year, Killeen was the first year to host it, and then I was selected to do all the cooking.
All right.
So they want us back again this year, and it's supposed to be double. So if y'all are out there, we're going to be looking for volunteers to come hang out with us and basically bring your smoker. It's going to be a big smoker party. If you know how to cook some food and want to help, we did 80 turkeys last year, and I think we're looking to do double this year.
Wow, that is something.
We'll be looking for help soon, so follow us on Facebook or any of our social media pages.
That sounds like a plan. All right, well, you had a line started here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You've had a line. You still have a line right now. Crawfish is being served. The barbecue is being served. This has been a great party, and I'm glad that we could come out and celebrate with you.
I'm just glad y'all came out. Yeah, it's been a great time, and I hope we've been gracious hosts, and we can't thank y'all enough.
Certainly have. All right, Texas Barbecue. This is James Crawford, owner, Pitmaster extraordinaire of Band of Brothers Barbecue. Y'all come see him.
Peace, love, and barbecue sauce.